everyone, it's Irit, and this is the fifth layout that I made with the Scraptastic Lost in My Mind kit. This is the March kit, and on this layout I used the main kit and a few papers from the 6x6 paper pad from the +1 collection. That one is from my stash, it didn't come with the kit. And this layout was kind of, it came together rather slowly, and I wasn't really sure what I was doing, and I had no idea ahead how it was gonna look, and it's just, I think I made it in 2 days, so a little bit here and a little bit there. And I do like the final layout. I'm not completely sure about all the little details, but it's a fun idea, I think, and I do like this way of using black cardstock, and you'll see what I mean. I knew which photo I wanted to use, and it's quite a colorful photo. So I just went through the papers and I took out everything I thought would go with the picture. I liked the pink together with the photo because there's like this colorful rug or carpet that my daughter has in her room, and it's in the photo, and it has all these flowers in every color: pink, red, yellow, green. So I wanted also kind of a colorful background, and I started with that Bella Boulevard pink star paper, and then I pulled out the cardstock, and then I pulled out the 6x6 pad, and eventually I picked a couple of papers from the 6x6 pad that had just the one color and some neutral to them. So that green with those it's not a star, what are they called? Oh, it'll come to me. And asterisks, right. Asterisk signs, and that teal type of pattern, and I really like this yellow paper that has kind of a paint effect on it, or maybe watercolor. So it's not like a simple yellow, but it has a little bit of texture to it, and that guided me a bit with choosing the embellishments for this layout, but that comes later. And then when I had all these color blocks, I suddenly thought maybe I should bring some black cardstock in this, because I do like the combination of black cardstock and lots of color. I think it makes the colors pop, and it gives the page like a more maybe dramatic look. And so I went with that idea. And what I didn't film on video was that I cut kind of like windows in the cardstock. And if you think I'm bad in fussy cutting, you should see me with a knife and a ruler. It's really, really scary. So I really don't like that. I'm the type of person that gets injured with, like, I don't know, grating cheese or something. So everything that is not low risk activity, like in the kitchen or something, my husband always takes over, because I'm just, he knows I'll get hurt. So, and it's the same, that's why I love my trimmer. My trimmer is my best friend, because I'm just horrible with a knife, like a craft knife. I'm always see myself bleeding all over the page or something, so I try to avoid it. Anyway, so I cut these windows, and I adhered the pattern paper behind them, like to peek through. And then I went around everything with a white gel pen, which is another thing that I love to do with black cardstock. I really like to use a white gel pen, or to do like these dash lines, if you check out my blog, I have a layout that I did a couple of weeks ago with a 6x6 paper pad from Dear Lizzie, and I also matted that on, it's not cardstock, but it's a very dark pattern paper, and I made like dash lines all over the place. It's just, I think it adds a bit like a whimsical feel and that extra touch and extra detail that make a page look better at the end. You can see in this video how many things I tried out before I actually got to the, you know, the choice that I went with. And it was with the layout, with the arrangement of the color papers, with the background, and then with the title. I thought about making something like bedtime stories, but eventually I went with the Cherish thickers, that like the Cherish word from the Amy Tan thickers that came with the add-on. I really love those thickers. They just look great, and I love that dramatic look of the black foam thickers and the yellow background of the paper from the 6x6 paper pad. And this page is just about the routine we have now in the evening. I do like to document these things because I see how fast they change. And okay, it's not, we're not talking about like dramatic changes here, you know, but you know, it's like my daughter, she's 4.5, and she gets she chooses which like stuffed animals are her favorites, and it used to be just this blue bunny, and now there's also a little monkey, and then a little dog joined in, and now she sleeps with all three of them, and they each have their place. Like either she hugs them or they are like covered under a blanket in her bed, and she's very strict with that. They all have to be around, and it's major drama if they're not. And of course we read a book before she goes to sleep, and usually I can't get through 2 lines without her asking 10 questions and making faces imitating the characters in the book. It's just, I just really love this time of day. It's already after, you know, doing all the things you have to do, like eating and washing and, you know, brushing your teeth and negotiating all these things, and it's just quality fun time. And yeah, I know that I've been told that they grow up really fast, so I just want to you know, really like cherish these little moments and document it so I can go back and remember all the details, because it's unbelievable how much you forget. I'm trying to think, you know, how it was a year ago or 2 years ago, and I know it was completely different, but I can't exactly remember how. So for me it is important to write these things down, and you know, maybe my daughter will be interested, or her children, I don't know, but I'm doing this for myself, and I'm just happy to know that it's written down and in my albums. Okay, back to the page. You might have noticed in some of my other videos that I really like to color coordinate my embellishments with the background, and I did the same on this layout. I found that really cute sticker, that green sticker from the Amy Tan sticker sheet that came in the main kit, and I stuck that on the green pattern paper. And then I took some of the wood veneers. I got the extra wood veneers for this month, so I think you get in that package all the wood veneers that come in both kits, and the like pocketed page style kit, I'm not sure how it's called, and This Life Noted, I think it's called. So what I like about wood veneers is that they look great just as they are, but you can also customize them to fit whatever color you want with markers or inks or mists. And I used here a couple of mists. I used Mr. Huey's in Taxi and Leaf Green. Taxi is the yellow one. And I used Lindy's Stamp Gang. One is called Ocean Breeze Blue. That's the aqua color I used. And I used also the black. The name is Frozen Jack Frost. It's a shimmery white, sorry, but it's very opaque. So that's nice because it has a lot of pigment in it. And at the beginning I tried just to use the mist, but without the white, but the colors were a little bit too dark, and I wanted to get a really good match to the pattern papers. So I mixed in a little bit of the white, but don't do this like how I did it, like directly touching the nozzle from the white spray into the colored mist, because you may contaminate your white. So don't do that. Just either add first the white or use a paintbrush to do that. You don't want to ruin a whole bottle of white mists with some other color. I was going through the paper pad and through the the Project Life mini kit from the +1 collection. I really wanted to find a couple more embellishments, but I just couldn't find anything that worked or that looked like the way I wanted it to. So eventually I added a couple more wood veneers, another heart on top of the Cherish, like a third heart, and a green heart and another aqua heart. And after much debate and going back and forth with it, I adhered those wooden buttons from Jelly Bean Soup. These came in the main kit. I adhered the pink and the red one at the bottom of the photo. I'm not completely sure about this choice, but it's done, so I'm not gonna, like, it doesn't keep me up at night. Yeah, I don't know. I just couldn't find anything that really worked there, but I felt it needed something. So it's kind of just different from the rest of the layout, because everything else is very, like, in the frame that I created, and that one is sticking out, so yeah, whatever. The final touches that I added were some enamel stars from Freckled Fawn that came in the add-on. I added some pink ones around the photo and yellow ones on the yellow area. And that's it for this page. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for all your comments and for all the new subscribers. I really enjoy reading every word you write, so thank you so much. Here are some still photos of the final page, and I'll see you next time. Bye.